What's going on YouTube? In today's video, we're going to be checking out yet another WYZE product. This is the WYZE Video Doorbell. This sucker was only $29.99 plus shipping. $29.99, $30 for a video doorbell. That's a pretty good price. So we're going to check out and see how well this thing is for $30. As you can see, the box of this is pretty small. This box contains the video doorbell as well as the chime, the one that you plug inside your house so you can hear the doorbell ring. So if you can't already tell, this thing's gonna be super small. Now, I've reviewed quite a few WYZE products in the past few years. More importantly, their version 2 camera, the 1080p $20 camera. That's the most memorable WYZE product out there right now. Now they have the version 3, which is indoor and outdoor, so it's waterproof. I've reviewed a vacuum of theirs, a robot vacuum, and an outdoor battery operated security camera, and now we have their video doorbell. So I'm excited to check this out and see how well it does for $30. So as you can see on the side here, it comes with a video doorbell and a chime. On the back here, 1080p video resolution. It does have 3/4 view head to toe. So most video cameras or video doorbells, they're going to be more of a wide angle view. So you're going to get cut off the feet on the bottom, or maybe where the package gets displayed or delivered. So when your UPS guy or Amazon guy or lady comes up to the door and delivers the package, you'll see the package in their hand, but you may not see it where they put it. With this, it'll allow you to see head to toe, so you might be able to see it now. It also has night vision. Most cameras out there nowadays have night vision, so that's good. And it does have 12-second clips that store in the cloud for 14 days. So you have free cloud storage. You don't have to pay any extra dollars for any extra to store any clips. Now it does 12 seconds of recording time. That is the classic WYZE amount of time that it records for. I'm not sure if this thing has an SD card you can put in it to record more than that, but they are limited on 12 seconds just because of the fact of the free cloud storage. Motion detection, IP65 weatherproof, two-way audio, and then it also has person detection. The person detection comes with a subscription. I'm pretty sure the person detection is going to be more so if you wanted to enable a better motion detection, so you're not catching maybe the trees moving or leaves coming by. It'll be it'll just detect a person instead. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what you get in the box. So I got a quick start guide, pretty thin. I backed the WYZE doorbell, so I pre-ordered this for $30. Right now it's on, I don't know if it's on pre-order still. I don't think it's quite ready for release for everybody else, but it is $30. Here's the doorbell chime. So you got the outlet plug here and then the speaker here. And then you get 2 packages here. I'm assuming that this has accessories and this is your doorbell. Look how small that is. I cannot believe that. So here's the doorbell. This is super small. It's white in color with a black for the camera. Now, the only thing I can tell from this is I would be worried about maybe not being able to cover the holes of the other doorbell. Yeah, that's about the size of, or height-wise as a regular doorbell, so this wouldn't be too bad. But this thing's really small. I actually like the size, the smaller size of it versus a large electronic device mounted to the wall of my house. Nice button here. Nice easy button press. I believe that probably lights up when you press it or get close. Then you have the camera there. Then on the back here, you have a reset button. And then you have, it looks like there's probably a mount in here that you mount the mount onto the wall, and then you mount this device or the doorbell onto the mount. And here's the screws to wire up the doorbell. Now your doorbell should provide you 16 to 24 volts, I believe, for this to work. That's pretty standard for most doorbells out there, but you'll wire up the wires to this. It doesn't matter which terminal it goes to. So you'll just wire one of them up to each and you're good to go there. So here is the mount. These are the teeth that it connects to, the doorbell it connects to on the back side. So you'll mount this to where the doorbell is going to go, and then the doorbell goes on to top of this. Well, on top of this. They also did provide you kind of a 45-degree wedge. So that way, if your doorbell is not facing or not quite facing out from your door, you can adjust it from 45 degrees left or right. And then they have 2 drywall anchors, multiple screws. Looks like they come with 3 mounting screws, and then 2 little screws here. Then you have wire nuts here. You got 4 of them here. And then you have 2 wire extenders, so that way you can extend the wires from your wall to this. And then there's a fuse in here. And I'm pretty sure the fuse goes up to your chime box, and I'm pretty sure it just connects to the chime, or connects the two wires in the chime box together, and then the fuse wire goes in between. So you connect the two wires that go to your chime, pull them off the connection, and then connect them to this one wire here. So you'll have two wires here, two extensions that extend it from the wall to the doorbell, and then you have one that goes in the chime box, or the factory, your house chime box, and that just connects the two wires together. Essentially how a doorbell works in a nutshell is you have two wires that come from a transformer by your breaker box, and then you have one of the wires goes directly to the doorbell, and then the other one goes to the chime box, connects there, and then there's a wire that connects from the chime box to the doorbell. So the chime box kind of makes that breaking point, in which the wiring here for this will break that and just connect it directly. So that way this has full power at all times. But you won't need the chime inside your house anymore, because they provide you a speaker that you can put by the door or where you want to put it. I don't think it really matters. I'm pretty sure this connects to Wi-Fi as well. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and get this installed and set up on my phone. And then I'm gonna show you the biggest thing there's a few things that I really wanna find out about this. How well does this do for $30? I'm sure the video quality is going to be pretty decent, as we see in the version 2 security camera, as well as version 3. It doesn't quite have the features of the version 3, but I'm sure it's pretty close to the version 2 one. So we're pretty sure that the quality of the night vision and the regular vision during the day, or day vision, gosh, I don't know why I keep saying that in my videos. The quality of the video during the day when it's light out, we're gonna see what those look like. But I also want to see how long does it take to notify your phone that there's motion on this. WYZE has been kind of plagued with their motion detection. Their version 2 and version 3 cameras, and even outdoor cameras, they take a little bit of time, a little bit longer than it should, to notify that there's motion. I'm pretty sure this is going to have the same issue, but I want to see how long it takes to notify the phone based on motion. So the next videos you'll see is the quality of the video during the day, night vision, and then a little bit about how long it takes to notify you as far as pressing the button for the doorbell, as well as how long it takes to notify based on motion. All right, so let's see how long it takes us to see motion, or at least alert us that there's motion. So it caught the motion. We're waiting here, waiting for it to alert us. Still waiting. Waiting. Still waiting. Still doing it. And there it is. That's how long it took. So they're gonna have to get that fixed. This is a wired device. There shouldn't be any reason why it should take this long.
Here's the quality of the video you see during the daytime. Here's a sample footage of night vision and audio quality again.
So I want to kind of go a little bit on the install. So installing it to the wall where your doorbell is, as well as using the app to get it installed. WYZE did a pretty good job, as you can see here. If you go to add device, and then you go and add, it's underneath cameras, the WYZE doorbell. So this takes you through an installation tutorial. So it tells you need to get a Phillips screwdriver, and then it explains more about the wired installation. It tells you what you get with the product, which we already went over. Kind of explains a little bit more about the required items here. And then tells you to turn off the power to your doorbell from the breaker box. Then it tells you to go find your chime box, which we did. And essentially here you're basically going to be taking, well, first of all, you need to tell it, do you have 2 wires, 3 wires, or 4 or more? In this instance, we had 2 wires. So it's telling you to disconnect the 2 wires, and then you're going to install the fuse between the 2. And then you're done there. The difference between a 2-wire and a 3-wire is 3-wire usually has a back door doorbell. My parents' house has 2 doorbells because they have a side door as well as a front door, which both have doorbells. Then it explains to you here that you need to connect to the new, or we'll disconnect the old doorbell, and then asks if it's perpendicular or parallel, which ours is perpendicular. And then what are we going to be using, the wall plate or the wedge? We actually ended up using the wedge. And as you can see here, it looks really nice. We had a little pillar in the front, or in the way, so when we put the wall plate on, it didn't give us the good enough angle, so if someone was right at the door, you really couldn't see who it was. So we went ahead and put in the wedge, and it made it look really nice. And then it explains how to install the wedge. And remember earlier when I mentioned the long screws and the short screws? So the long screws are for installing it against the wall here, the plate, and then the short screws are for the wedge, if you have the wedge. So it installs the plate to the wedge, and then it says attach the two wires. It doesn't matter which terminal the wires go to, as long as one goes to one terminal and the other one goes to the other one. And then in this picture, it shows you kind of, if you need to, you can use their wire nuts. We ended up not using the extension wires. We had enough wire, we pulled it out of the house, or the wall of the house, and so we didn't need to use those. And then it says turn on the power to the doorbell, and your unit should be flashing yellow. And at that time, it should say it's ready to connect. If not, you'll have to hit the reset button. But once it's ready to connect, then you're good to go. You're ready to install it just the normal way that any other security camera from WYZE does, with the QR code it displays. Now, there are some things that I liked about the doorbell, and of course there were some things I did not like about it. As you saw through the videos, I apologize that the volume isn't always highest. I try to boost it as much as I can. It actually sounds a lot louder and normal through the phone, but when I convert those videos and put it on my editing software, it muffles them for whatever reason, and I don't know why. If you know how I can fix that, give me a comment down below, explain how I can fix that. But it's never that quiet, and then when I kind of turn up the gain on those, it kind of makes it a little sound, a lot of air in the background, so it doesn't sound as good, but I can assure you that it sounds really good. One of the things that I really like about this is the price. It makes it really affordable for $30. The size is pretty nice too. Either way, the video quality is pretty good. It's up on par with the V2. It's up on par with the V2 security camera, so you're going to get really good quality for the video. Also, one thing I really did not like, the biggest thing I didn't like about it, is how long it takes for your phone to get notified that there's someone there. You're going to get that. It's just you're not going to get alerted very quickly. Now, if someone does press the doorbell button, you will get alerted very quickly with that through the phone. So if someone's going to be using the doorbell, then it's not a big deal because you're going to get alerted pretty quick. Also, that chime, as soon as you hit the doorbell, it goes off. They do have about 14 or so different chimes, which is really nice to go through. Fun for the kids too. But after all of that, like I said, it's a very affordable, a little slow on the notification time as far as motion notifications go, but the quality of the video is pretty good. Like, I didn't think I would have a problem with that. I figured it would be great. For $30, like I said, I'll link it in the description below so you can check it out yourself. If this video helped you out in any way, give me a like. If you have any questions or comments or opinions about this video, go ahead and put it in the comment section below. I'd love to hear from you. If this is your first time to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I will see you next time.